Hey everyone, how you all doing? And welcome to the channel. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've reacted to Ren. There's been some things going on in my life recently that's been keeping me back from doing all the reactions that I've been wanting to do, but I'm back. I have been following everything that happened with Cujo and Sick Boy and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's good to be back to reacting to Ren. I got myself a new mic as well. I had to wait a couple of weeks for this, and I've just been troubleshooting and getting it the way that I want it to sound. So today we're going to be reacting to Ren Money Ties. I'm very keen to check this one out. And without any further ado, let's just hop straight into it.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores, what a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her. Hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, ayy. Money lies, money lies, money lies, ayy.
Wow, shit, Ren. Yo. That's what a comeback with after all that Cujo stuff that was happening, but that's 100% true. Yeah, that was hitting my emotions there. I feel the pain. I grew up in a middle class type of family. My parents did pretty well to provide for us. But my dad, I lost him at a young age. I was about 19 years old. My younger brother was 9. My older brother was 23 years old. But that really affected our family a lot. And then I fell into drugs. But I always just hated money because we never had enough money to be like the richest people. And growing up, you would see how people would have the best stuff. And then I'll be like, well, why couldn't I have the same things as them? And it always just used to make me feel angry and jealous. So I grew up in South Africa, and for a long time I actually wanted to live like in America or the United Kingdom because I thought they were like the wealthiest places to be, and there was a lot of opportunity to be had there. Eventually, I did go to the UK, but then money kind of got the better of me, and I just got into like a gambling addiction, and that just really messed me up there. So I had to come back to South Africa, and then I got into drug addiction, which also just completely messed up my life for a couple of years. But it was just because I felt like I'll never make enough money. So I was like trapped in a way, and I was like, I'm useless. I have nothing to offer to the world. So I put myself into this trap of like just doing drugs and being like, I basically wanted to kill myself by doing drugs in a way because I have been depressed and suicidal my whole life. But the way that Ren just like conveys his messages is just basically the things that I've been thinking about, and he just puts it into words, and he has such a way to get his message across, which I just admire so much. And the way that he put that story in there about his sister, yes, that just blew me away. It almost brought me to tears. I could feel like there's emotions inside of me because, yeah, me and my younger brother are very close to each other. And he's also had his fair share of problems. I'm not going to share too much. If you guys know about it in a few videos, I have spoken about it in the past, but that's the past now. But me and him have been hitting the gym now. He's gotten his life sorted out. I've gotten my life sorted out. I stopped for a while. I've stopped drinking now for almost a year. I've stopped the hard drugs for 9 years. I used to smoke weed for many, many years. I started when I was about 12. Sometimes I would give it up, but not for like that long. But eventually, now I've given up weed as well for over a month, almost 2 months now. And I'm just trying to live a sober life and see how that goes. So I've just been dealing with demons like everybody else. And I just love the way that Ren can just communicate this stuff to people. I mean, to me, money, I've always thought has been the roots of all evil. It does make people do crazy things. People will kill their own families for money. The politicians will just, they're supposed to be there to like help us in a community, in a government, but they just tax us and then they feed themselves and they're like really not even trying to fix the world up. Or they just invest in it in war and things like that instead of trying to help our fellow men. We just like, no, let's just put all the money into things that don't even really matter. And I've also just thought, like you say, money is a concept, but it's actually like a trade of time. But the way that it's going now has just gone way out of hand in my books because you are trading your time for money so that you can buy other things that other people do, which I understand. But then once you're trying to get like way too much money and hoard health, then it becomes kind of maybe something that is not good for society because according to like the GDP, it'll be like the world is healthy and wealthy, but there's only like a few people that have the billions, and then there's like thousands or millions of people that hardly have anything. So you think there's a lot of money in the system, but there's actually not really that much money at all. The interest rates are getting higher. I don't know how people are going to survive in a few years, but we just try to do the best we can. Yeah, that song just really makes you think a lot. That's why I love Ren's music. The dude really makes you use your noggin over here. I just wish more people could listen to what he's saying. But even like he wrote the song basically because of that whole thing that happened with Cujo and people getting greedy for money. And then he was like, I saw the thing on Facebook where he was busy talking to his lawyers, or he also got angry because he was probably losing out on money. But with art, it's like such a crazy thing because, yeah, people have been copying each other in art in a long, long time. I mean, that's how we get you. I think that art should be shared with everybody, but obviously people want to make money because that's the way life is. So they're trying to hold on to their like property. But to me, the greatest honor is if somebody uses maybe your beats in a song. Obviously, they should give credit and stuff like that, but you know how people are. But they should just, people should be able to share art with each other and try. Like say, like if I draw a picture and someone sees that picture and they're inspired and they like kind of copy it but make it like a bit better, that to me is like an evolution of art. So if someone makes a song and that person's like, well, that beat's cool, but I could maybe just turn it into this kind of beat with this lyrics on top of it, I would feel honored as a musician that somebody took inspiration from me and changed it into something else. And that's how art will just keep evolving. But we like always like, no, 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 I did this, I did this. In my eyes, that's just how art should be shared with each other. But the money game, we all know that's his life, guys. People want to make money to live, which I also understand. That's just the society that we live in. Yeah, big ups to Ren for always just wearing his heart on his sleeve and just showing us who he is and the thoughts that are going through his mind. Dude, he's an intelligent person, and hopefully more people listen to the message that he's trying to get across to us. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm going to be around for some more Ren reactions in the future, that's for sure. And it's good to be back. And thank you to everybody that still supports the channel. You all really mean a lot to me. Sending you all much love, peace, and happiness. Look after yourselves.